Hello everyone, I am Sangeetha working as assistant professor in the Department of Graphics and Creative Designs at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Here I am going to explain about particle system rendering, patterns and non-rendering nulls. So here in visual effects, particle systems are used to create a variety of efforts like smoke, fire, explosions and even swarm the insects. So here null objects, although invisible in the final render final render by default, by playing crucial role in controlling particle behavior. We have explored the concept of rendering nulls within particle systems, including both partial rendering and non-rendering nulls. So understanding particle systems are like tiny universe within a CGI scenes. They consist of a multitude of particles, each following a set of instructions that dictate their movements, color, size, and lifespan. This allows for the creation of stunningly realistic efforts like smoke blowing from the chimney, sparks, eruptions from a firework, or even a flock of birds taking flights. By incorporating particle systems, VFX artistry can add a layer of depth and dynamism to their scenes. Introductions. So null object might sound meticulous, but they have essentially invisible helpers in the world of 3D animation. Imagine them as those little tags pinned on clothing in a store. They don't affect how the garment looks, but they are there to hold informations or guide adjustments. So rendering null objects. Now comes the interesting parts. Null object with particle systems can be rendered in two distinct ways. Portrait rendering, named after a VFX artist who pioneered the technique, treats null like regular particles. This means they become visible elements within the particle system itself, often appearing as sparse and other shapes. Non-rendering nulls, on other hand, stay true to their invisible natures. They act as control points for the particles but don't show up in the final render. So Partian's rendering offers a unique advantage. It allows us to see the null object directly within the particle system. Imagine tiny sparks or markers moving alongside the smoke particles. These are the rendered nulls. This visual representations can be incredibly helpful for animators by seeing how the nulls interacts with the particles. Non-rendering nulls Non-rendering nulls are workhorse behind the scenes. While invisible, they play a critical role in dictating how particles move within a system. Imagine them as puppeteers pulling invisible string to guide the particles along the specific path. Advantage of partition rendering. uh, Here rendering science in the terms of visualizing, making nulls visible. It offers valuable insights into how particles are behaving within the system. This allows animator to make adjustment with greater precision, ultimately leading to more realistic and visually appearing effect. Additionally, partitions rendering can be particularly useful for creating specific efforts. For example, imagine rendering nulls as embers at the base of fire. This can help define the origin and directions of the flames eruptions from these points. Advantage of non-rendering nulls might seem invisible, but their benefits are undeniable. So here we can see the practical applications. Like imagine the scene depicting a swarm of lectures. The non-rendering nulls would be used to manage the movement and behavior of this vast number of particles, ensuring a realistic and controlled animations. So with the VFX techniques, there are best practice followed when working with null objects and particle system rendering. Clear descriptions, name for your null go along. So here the case study, movie Inception's 2010, the scene where building fold and crumble in the dream sequence likely employed non-rendering nulls to meticulously control the movement and deformation of a polished world for individual building elements. So here the machine learning could play a significant role in the future. So we have explored the fascinating world of particle system, rendering the crucial role null objects play in achieving realistic and visually stunning the effects. Thank you.